Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Matt Joyce makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Joyce.
And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And this will be their last home game for quite a while. They're about to head out on a long road trip, so they'll be wanting to get out of here with at least another victory under their belts.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, you know, we get to see a great pure hitter, Victor Martinez. He's got that batting average over 300 on the season, a milestone any hitter would be proud of. Been aggressive at the right times, and he's not taking himself out of at-bats by swinging at bad pitches.
Daniel Murphy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounded to the right. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, somebody you don't want to test in this outfield, the left field. Balls extremely well and covers a lot of ground.
Evan Longoria will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
What a great season, but in order to win the Triple Crown, he's going to need some help from his teammates getting on base. He's in the top 5 in RBIs, but not leading that category.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tanaka gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Beltran is going to get there, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. David Price gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, when you start talking about potential Cy Young Award winners in the American League, his name comes to the forefront. He's been dominating all year long, and if he can continue to throw the way he has, I see no reason why he doesn't win this. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. EK, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Not only have they been playing well, but they've got their ace going here this afternoon, so the rich get richer.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, guys, this team can absolutely fly. They lead the league in stolen bases. So be patient and let those runners move into scoring position and then follow it up with clutch hits.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, Evan Longoria has always been a reliable third baseman. That's his natural position. He's won multiple Gold Glove awards in his career. You can always count on him to make the difficult stops. He still has a great arm, too.
Rick Estrada will stride in as he's running out of time now if he wants to make a late push for that home run crown. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde on the bottom of the zone. Calls the game. Calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stride in as he's running out of time now if he wants to make a late push for that home run crown. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Underhanded flip. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. After 1, no score. Will Myers will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Tanaka's ready. 1-0 on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is there, and he has it for the first out.
You know, it's always great to have a speedy center fielder out there that can cover some ground for you. But in this case, it wasn't really needed. This ball winds up pretty much right at him for the out.
As Drupal Cabrera will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
What a tremendous year with the bat he's had. Right now, 4th in the league in average.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up. One there. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Carlos Beltran will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Oh, and 2.
He's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Wow, and he hasn't missed a beat since his last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
Francisco Cervelli will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
A good heater right there. We'll take a look at it again on show track.
Third baseman.
Guys, that's already his 2nd strikeout of the inning, and he's done it on the minimum of 6 pitches.
Vaughn Madison steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Trey Barnett will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Out in front of it, strike one. One is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
And the count will be full. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Tanaka into his motion. Here comes the 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So with 1 gone now, let's take a look at the Rays' upcoming schedule for the week to follow, as we'll be here bringing you every game every step of the way. Striding into the box, Sam Fuld. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times probably.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Here's the 0-1. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gardner going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Eduardo Nunez will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Not have hitting in your 8 spot. You know, that guy's no slouch up there. And he comes through with a solid single here.
To get anything offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. From the stretch. Tap fouled at home plate. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Joyce is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Brett Gardner in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Flipped out the other way toward short. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Matt Joyce is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Tanaka sets his sights. 2-1 on its way. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Daniel Murphy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
A runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He flew out in his last at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that's too high. Ball 2.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Belted high and deep into right center. Ellsbury going back, still ranging back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run home run for Evan Longoria. Home run number 57 thus far. As the Rays move in front now, 2-0.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Here's Will Myers. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle of the order guy. And he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Settling in now, Victor Martinez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
lays off 1-0.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The shortstop.
Now you see the pitching coach out for a word. And this is for no other reason than to let the guy catch his breath out there. You know, maybe give him a little pep talk and plant a positive seed in his mind.
Digging in now as Dribble Cabrera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's inside. 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
2-0 count and the pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit high and deep to right center. Beltran looks up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 28 on the season, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Yeah, here it is again on 2-1. Let's take a look. Yeah, that ball belt high, middle in, it's sitting on a tee. He was looking one pitch, one spot, and he got it.
Standing in now, Trey Barnett. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rays are in front, 4-0. Rick Estrada will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Into the seats, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And he falls behind 0-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Joyce at the track. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a two-base error.
Baseman marked now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just 1 out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting it.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there. And, you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far. And that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, right now, he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Now in the box, Francisco Cervelli. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Sam Fuld will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Gardner will wait on it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 30, Deoner Navarro.
Navarro is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
He looks to be back in control now here in the fifth as that's swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Shot towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Matt Joyce digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Tanaka pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Gardner going back on it to the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. On to first, and they get the double play. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rays lead it 4-0. Vaughn Madison will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Stepping in now, Brendan Ryan. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail here 4-0. Kelly King will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 14, Kelly King.
Daniel Murphy will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And that's dead center for strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And we all guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Sliced hard on the ground. To his left, Nunez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Right fielder, number 9, Will Myers.
Will Myers will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 4-0. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Price into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Cabrera's up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Brett Gardner will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Rays are challenging the
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Rick Estrada, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Chop foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
And on 0-2, I think you're better off trying to bounce that thing rather than leave it up. Even though that's high, it's a dangerous spot to miss.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in the Bronx, we're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Victor Martinez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
First baseman, Victor Martinez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit hard to short. Ryan on the grass. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Since coming in the 6th, he's knocked down 5 in a row, giving him a real lift out there.
Digging in, Trey Barnett. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rays are out in front, 4-0. Mark Teixeira steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Price sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Hit to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right.
And they finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though. It took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Carlos Beltran ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Nobody out, runner on first. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Now, he continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Francisco Cervelli stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him is he's currently leading the American League in that category. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Vaughn Madison is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
2 out with the man at first. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 4-0. Sam Fuld will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Liner towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 30.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Deoner Navarro will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Far 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Right side. Nunez comes up with it. Throw on to Teixeira. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Joyce.
Matt Joyce will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. In tied at 93, ball 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But they're in front 4-0. Eduardo Nunez will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Brendan Ryan will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
He just continues to roll right along. He's working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ballgame.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Price gets his sign. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They trail here 4-0. Daniel Murphy stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Daniel Murphy.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Shot back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. He's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Shot back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Sean Kelly will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Sean Kelly.
Will Myers will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
Victor Martinez digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. But one or the other is what you really need.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through, a base hit. In with it quickly is Gardner, however, and that holds the runner at third.
The shortstop, number 13.
As Drupal Cabrera will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock the ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Standing in now, Trey Barnett, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Madison is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
He'll be kicking himself there. Two ducks on the pond, and he pops one up. Now, that's an opportunity at the plate that you just have to take advantage of.
Sam Fuld will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Corey Dickerson will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with two out in the inning. And that misses, ball one. Runners at second and third with two gone. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees nothing. Corey Dickerson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 10.
Brett Gardner will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
This is hit on the ground but foul. Price is ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Little dribbler back at him. 1 away.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Into the box, Rick Estrada. That's a swing and lift, a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Heading out toward shallow right. Myers is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Mark Teixeira will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Myers going back, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, David Price. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 6-0. So long from the Bronx.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays: 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price, his 25th win of the season. The save to David Price. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka, just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.